Yeah. Well, a good example is maybe to make it into something tangible. Like if I saw a board of complicated physics, math problems, or whatever, it could be really advanced stuff or it could be more basic. But if it's a certain level of complication, it's just going to be like, that's complicated math.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be like, that's like the most complicated math or just complicated math that I don't understand, right? Yeah.
So yeah, it like if something is a certain degree of complexity with math or a certain degree of nuance and subtlety with wholesomeness, somebody who's operating in this field of like just you need conflict and all this other nonsense for stories, then of course you're not going to be able to understand like how anything works at all. Like you're gonna need like these huge sways or whatever in your field of just they're like we need a not a villain specifically but something that represents that type of energy in the story, so we have this marker and that marker and that marker and we can move between the highs and lows because you recognize these markers because you're in that bubble and you don't understand the universe outside your field.
Yeah. And then it's funny, I was just thinking of people who like create a TV show for a certain bubble of viewership.
Yeah.
Based on what they understand that the viewers understand, which is this limited scope of a certain thing, and so they create their movie to have the highs and lows and these particular very obvious things that occur, and it fits a certain audience of a certain framework. Yeah. It's a cycle.
Yeah, and then you could call it perpetuating itself.
Yeah.
But it's more like this. It is perpetuating itself, but it's very much more like a cycle of just there are so many cogs at work.
Yeah.
That it just naturally has to land somewhere, and it becomes standardized because that's all conventions are. It's just something happened.
And it's
okay.
And it's,
that seems.
And it's the people doing it. It's not like it's out there, and that the thing's done. And the system's in place and it can't be changed.
Yeah.
People are doing it to themselves. And then, yeah.